Hello everyone, welcome back. And welcome back to Xsyon. It's been a while, hasn't it? For any of you that have been subscribed to this channel for any length of time, or for at least 5 years, because that was the last time I made a video on this game on this channel, I believe, you will know that I used to make fairly regular videos on this game. And I've been kind of thinking of maybe getting back into it. I say maybe. Anyway, I thought that as I was thinking about maybe getting back into this game a little bit, I these days have a fairly high-end computer for gaming, and I am playing on a monitor that is a 4K monitor. So it got me thinking, can you play Xsyon on a 4K monitor? I will give you some kind of background first. I've played this game a very long time. I believe the game was out 2011. Was it really 2011? It was a very long time ago, but I have been playing this game for a very long time since it first came out. And I had quite a lot of issues in the past with this game having not very good performance, especially when you're around a big tribe. It would hitch a lot and it wouldn't run very well. So that's why it got me thinking, now that I have a 4K monitor, am I able to actually play this game fairly well in 4K? Because like in the past, when I used to play years ago, I would basically on purpose run a resolution that was slightly lower than I would run other games on the system to help to compensate for the fact the game wasn't very good at rendering, especially some of the larger bases or tribal areas. So anyway, so that's the background, and here I am now. I am actually playing in 4K right now. I suppose another caveat is to say that yes, I am recording a video, so that will have a slight impact on the end result of this video. But I have also played it a fair bit without recording, and I would say the results are not incredibly different. Maybe you could argue there are slightly less issues when you're not recording a video, but yeah, that is one thing that you need to bear in mind, that recording a video and also playing the game might have some impact on what you see in this video. Anyway, I've been chatting a lot. Let's actually stand up. I need to drink some water. Let's go drink some water. Oh, the water. Don't you just love the water? And don't you just love the fact you can actually go underwater without drowning? Now, I don't know if you saw that. When I turned around, there was a slight hitch, but now it's fine. And yeah, this is the thing I've had with this game. It doesn't always run smoothly, you know. We are not around a large base area, but this is, you know, a fairly normal base. And, you know, you can see it's running pretty well. It's running pretty well. There was a slight hitch at the beginning when I turned around after drinking, but other than that, it seems okay. Oh, you see again a little hitch there. Okay, so we're going to just head over this way. I do have all of the settings up as high as they will go, and like I said, I am playing at 4K. For some reason, the shadows still don't look great over there. Though over there on that hill, but yeah. I suppose if you are going to play this game, you have to bear in mind the graphics are a little bit outdated. But I would say that isn't one of the reasons you would really play a game like this. Like if you want amazing graphics, you wouldn't really play a game like this. So we are running right next to a larger tribal area. And I would say this is pretty decent. This is pretty decent. We've had a few hitches, but nothing too bad. Yeah. Now, bear in mind, I should have really said this at the beginning, I apologise, but I am running on a 3090 and an i5, a latest generation i5. So, of course, I got a pretty high system, so running 4K in a game like this shouldn't really be an issue. But, like I said, in the past, I have had issues at running at resolutions that I would expect that I can run fairly easily, and it not really working out in the past. And if you've watched my past videos on this game, you will know that I've said things in videos years ago saying things like that I will avoid the large tribal areas and things like that because it used to really tank my performance. Whoops, where am I going? Actually, yeah, I am going this way. I kind of got confused there. Lovely jubbly. Back in the world of Xsyon in 4K. Never thought I'd see it. Never thought I'd see the day. So first impressions are, yeah, there you go. Just as I said, first impressions, we have another small hitch. I think what I would say is my first impressions are that the game is actually running surprisingly well if you compare with what I used to have, the issues I used to have before. It is hitching ever so slightly. I wouldn't really say it's anything mega game breaking. Now, the other thing that I would say is this game is still running at DirectX 9, if I can speak. DirectX 9, for some reason I can't say that very well. But I know that the developer is working on upgrading that to 11 and maybe even 12. So you would hope that when he's able to do that, we might see even more improved performance when you're doing this kind of thing. Now, we are running again next to a pretty big base. It's not an absolutely massive base. Like, some of the bases in this game are absolutely crazy massive. So, yeah. This one isn't crazy massive, but the fact I'm running right next to it, and it doesn't seem to be affecting me too much. Because I think that's the issue they've had in the past, that, you know, a base is made up of literally hundreds, if not thousands, of tiny pieces the game has to render, and it used to really chug a lot, you know, when you had those kind of situations. So I think that the developer's already done some work in the past to optimize it a bit, and like I said, hopefully when it moves away from DirectX 9, that should hopefully improve it further. But this is actually not bad. This is actually quite playable. I was a little bit worried about even attempting this in 4K from my past experiences, but first impressions are this is actually not too bad. It's pretty playable. I'm actually quite happy with that. So, oh, and again, a little small hitch. I know that these kind of games often have issues because they're open world games, and then they often have issues when the game has to load a new tile, right? If you are going from an old tile into a new tile, like the line in between the tiles that the game has to render, I think that's when you have issues. Okay, so I'm not going to have this video lasting forever, but yeah, I would say first impressions, yes, you can run this game in 4K. Of course, you will need a decent computer like I have in order to do that. Is the game going to run at 4K absolutely flawlessly? No, it isn't. So if you're willing to put up with a few hitches here and there, yes, this game is more than playable. I should say as well that even though I'm recording a video, the frame rate I was getting was hovering somewhere around 60 at the lowest, up to at the moment it's running around 95, and that is with recording a video. When I stop recording a video, that will go up a little bit more. So there you go. This is my highly scientific video on yes, you can play this game in 4K with a couple of small caveats. So thank you for watching. See you in the next one.